It's my favorite time of year, Crocktober. These 4 hearty crockpot dinners are guaranteed to keep you full all fall long. We're going to start off with this crockpot lasagna. So to a pan, add in 1 pound of hot Italian sausage. For our seasonings, I have half a teaspoon of garlic powder, onion powder, Italian seasoning, crushed red pepper, and 1 teaspoon of parsley. Mix this together and then we are going to drain off the excess grease. To the bottom of our crock pot, pour in half of a can of marinara. I'm using the spicy Rayos because that's my favorite. On top of this, we're going to add a layer of ravioli. We're using a 10-ounce bag. I went ahead and picked up the family bag just so I could have some left over after this recipe. Add on your Italian sausage, and then we are going to go in with another layer of the marinara, and then sprinkle on 1 cup of mozzarella cheese. Make sure that this is nice and coated on top of your raviolis, and then we are going to put our lid on this and cook this on low for 2.5 to 3 hours. Once it is done, our ravioli is nice and soft. I just paired this with a nice side salad. This was so delicious and super filling. It was really quick and guaranteed to be a family hit. Next up, we were making this cheesy chili soup. This night I had my entire family over and they loved this one. So to our pan, we're cooking up 1 pound of ground beef. Now when it was almost done, I added in half of a large onion to go ahead and cook down those onions. Drain this and add it to the bottom of our crock pot. For our beans, we're using 3 cans of 15-ounce chili beans with the sauce, followed by 1 15-ounce can of tomato sauce and 1 15-ounce can of rotel. For our broth, I'm adding in 3 cups of beef broth, giving this a stir, and then for our seasonings, we're going in with 2 tablespoons garlic powder, 2 teaspoons cumin, half a teaspoon of salt. Mix this together and then we are going to put our lid on this and cook this on low for 6 to 8 hours, or I cooked mine on high for 3 to 4 hours. Once it's done, you can go ahead and cook your macaroni noodles in this, but sometimes I feel like the noodles get too gooey, so I like to cook my noodles separately. So I'm just pouring in 2 cups of macaroni noodles, and then for our cheese, I'm using 1.5 cups of just a Mexi blend of cheese. But this was so hearty, so delicious. My entire family ate this one up. Next up, we're making chicken enchilada pasta. Add 3 chicken breasts to the bottom of your crock pot, followed by 4 ounces of fire roasted green chilies and 1 can of rinsed black beans. For our liquid, you need 28 ounces of enchilada sauce. Mine was only a 15-ounce can, so I added in an additional 1 cup of chicken broth. Then for our seasonings, I have 1 tablespoon of chili powder, a half a teaspoon of ground cumin, a half a teaspoon of oregano, and salt and pepper to taste. Add your lid and you can cook this on high for 4 hours or low for 6 to 8 hours. Once it's done cooking, we are just going to go in with a fork and shred up our chicken. For our noodles, I'm using the bow tie pasta and I'm just going to add in 1 cup. This is so delicious. I added a little bit of lime to mine, and this is definitely a good lunchtime leftover. Now, it wouldn't be a hearty crockpot meal without making cracked chicken. To 3 chicken breasts, we're going to cover it with ranch seasoning or 1 packet of ranch, and then top it with cream cheese. I'm using a whole packet and a half of cream cheese, or you can use 2 packets of cream cheese. I'm adding a little bit of paprika just to give this a little bit more seasoning, and you could definitely salt and pepper this. We're just going to add our lid and cook this on high for 3 to 4 hours. Once our chicken is done, I just went in with 2 forks and I'm going to shred it to my liking, and then add in about a cup of shredded cheese. While our chicken was cooking, we did go ahead and make up some bacon, or you could definitely use some bacon bits. I just served this on hamburger buns. You could definitely add this to a tortilla. I hope you guys enjoyed the first week of Crocktober. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on the rest of the month.